I had the poster, the famous poster that everybody had of Cindy Crawford.
Oh my God! I love Cindy Crawford.
Do you remember going to the back of the store in Spencer's in the mall? They had those posters.
The
lined
racks.
Up. Yes,
The
the
racks,
racks. The first photo is like E.T. The second photo is maybe like Batman, Michael Keaton. The third photo is like Cindy Crawford, and you're trying to peek a look.
You started skipping 3 by 3 until you got to the good ones. You're like, all right, there's a unicorn, there's a wizard there. Oh, there we go.
I remember my dad. I only disappointed my father heavily a couple times. heavily. We went poster shopping because we had just redone my room. So I had one wall that had all my weapons hanging, and then I had another wall, and we went into like a Spencer's.
I know where this is going. I know where it is.
Right. So we go and we start looking at the posters, and we're like, all right, and we stop, and then I really like hawks. And there was like a hawk on a branch, and I was like, that one's cool. And then I went like 3 more, and then there was like 3 planes flying, and it said winners surround themselves with winners. And I was like, oh, that one's great too. And my dad was like, why don't you keep looking? I'm like 14. He's like, why don't you keep looking? So I go and I see all the girl ones, and I'm like, oh, yuck, gross. And then he just was like, oh God. I got a falcon on a branch, like looking, and it said like vision. It's the way of the future.
Do you remember Gatto's basement apartment in Staten Island? His apartment was littered with those inspirational things. Remember, like believe or dream or inspire.
He had a picture. The weirdest thing that Gatto had in his apartment is it was a picture of him and a girl framed. And I'd look at her, pretty girl, and then like the girl was never around. I never met the girl. I know Joe. I'm like, who is the girl? He goes, that's my ex. I go, you keep a framed photo of your ex? And you remember what you said to me?
It reminds me to never fall in love again.
He goes, it reminds you to never fall in love.
You love those inspirational things. Remember the one of like the person going up the escalator, but it was an ocean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I have this right here. Look, I have this. Attitude. Winners surround themselves with winners. See? And that's
so funny.
And that's a picture of the 4 of us when I told you that I was from the tour special when I was pregnant and bought a house in 15 minutes.
Yeah. My father told a joke regarding one of those things that you win at the carnival, the cheap photos.
Yeah.
I had won one, but it was one of the Grim Reaper, like the skeleton and the the robe, and he was like hugging a super hot chick, like a metal, like 80s metal chick. And I won it, and I brought it home, and I had it on my table, and my father picks it up, and he looks at it, and it said, "Don't fear the Reaper" on the bottom. And he goes, "Don't fear the Reaper." And I go, "Yeah." I go, "I just won that in New Jersey." He goes, "Well, he certainly come for her," and he put it down and walked away. And it took about 8 years before I was like, he came for her. I was like, holy shit. My dad dropped a really dirty joke in front of his son.
I guarantee you that's going to happen with kids that watch our show when they get older.
Yeah, my poor children, forget it.